Hi, I'm Charles H. Fernandez, Minister of Tourism, Investments for Antigua and Barbuda.
Minister, thank you so much for joining us here at SOTIC in Turks and Caicos. Give us an update.
Well, we just did a presentation, and you would have heard that we're actually looking better this year than even 2019, which is a positive for us, and 2025 is going to look even better. In terms of air arrivals and hotel room stock, we can say that we are up for the fourth quarter of 2023, and in terms of cruise, up again the fourth quarter of 2019 versus 2023. 2023 is a tick above it. In terms of yachting, we continue to add more to our yachting calendar, again, because as we said, the yachties tend to spend more. So that's a market that we're really focusing on in a big way.
And you have some other pillars that you're focused on too, alongside yachting.
Yes, romance is very important for us. Antigua is considered a romance destination. In terms of wellness, wellness is very important. That is something, especially coming out of the pandemic, that we are quite happy to move with.
And what sort of product have you been kind of adding to the islands?
Well, we have done a number of refurbs. There's a hotel at the Hermitage is now refurbished. It's purchased by a new company, refurbished. The Half Moon Bay property was just purchased, and that should start in first quarter 2024. Now that's a property that's been out of circulation since the Hurricane Lewis in 1995. So that's a great improvement for us. The Halcyon property is going to be the Royalton Chic. 230 rooms. That is going to open the first quarter of 2024. So these are some exciting projects. The Sandals property is going to have a big refurb. That's about 200 million US going in there. So we're very exciting. You would have heard it, Barbuda, Nobu. The Nobu is going to start the first quarter 2024. We already have the Nobu restaurant, the first in the Caribbean, and now the hotel development is going to follow.
And how are you looking from a connectivity point of view?
We dipped a bit in the summer 2023. In terms of 2023, the last quarter, we're looking up. You would have heard that we've had new flights coming in. We have a new airline, Silver. A number of the other airlines, including United, adding more days for flights, which is important for us. That's an important market, the US market. So we think we're looking good in terms of connectivity.
And I hear that Antigua and Barbuda's entered space.
Yes, we had two lovely ladies, mother and daughter, the first mother and daughter, first from the Caribbean, enter into space, and we're very, very proud of them. And we've made them actually tourism ambassadors for us. So again, very excited, very proud. We also had the first Caribbean women to row the Atlantic and the Pacific, the first women of color to do that. Again, Antiguan, and we're very, very proud of them.
That's fantastic. And here we are at the conference. What are you looking to kind of get out of the next few days?
Well, I think that it's important for us to be able to meet as Caribbean Ministers of Tourism and strategize together to ensure that we all have the ideas to what is best for the region, not just singularly, but for the region. One of the concerns I think that we may have to look at is with the recent incidents in the Middle East. Will that affect the price of oil? Will that affect travel, cost of travel? So these are some concerns I think that we need to look at. The good news is that the Caribbean is still considered a zone of peace. So that is something that we will have to certainly look to push.
And finally, sustainability and energy security, how are you approaching that?
Well, we are looking to be at least 50% non-fossil fuel by 2030 in Antigua. Barbuda is going to be 100%, and we anticipate that will be even before 2030. We have now just started our LNG plant that should be operational by 2024. That is something, I mean, it's not 100% green, but it's much cleaner than what we're presently using, which is diesel fuel. So that is a positive for us. We also have a number of solar plants that are in operation, and we are installing a number of wind farms. So we believe that we're doing as best as we can, bearing in mind the constraints in terms of cost going forward to ensure that we have a positive effect on the environment. We also banned, as you know, first-use plastic, single-use plastic bags, styrofoam products. We also are refurbishing and regrowing our reefs in Antigua and in Barbuda. So those are some of the efforts that we are making to ensure that we don't just leave it as we met it, but even better than we met our islands.
Lovely, Minister. And finally, if I'm a travel professional, travel advisor, watching this interview right now, what's your message to them?
Well, as I said, the Caribbean is still the safest destination to travel to. Even though we're one Caribbean, we all have unique differences. So the idea is to come and take in several islands rather than just coming to one and staying there. So that's what I would say. It's an opportunity to get several out of one visit.
Thank you, Minister Fernandez.
Thank you.